अपना टाइम आएगा, अपना टाइम आएगा, तू नंगा ही तो आया, क्या करने लेके जाएगा?
Hello, Filmy Friends.
I'm Asif.
I'm Mo.
I'm Saad.
And we are NRF, the non-resident FilmyFam.
And live from America, we bring you the latest and greatest from Bollywood, which includes filmy reviews and discussions and all kinds of things good about Bollywood. Today, we're actually going to give you our first Bollywood review for Gully Boy.
So, before we get started, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe us on YouTube, as well as on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.
And whenever you like or share, please use the hashtag NRF or hashtag FilmyFam. So Asif, you want to talk a little bit about the movie?
So the movie Gully Boy is loosely based off of Indian street rappers Divine and Nazy. The movie has been directed by Zoya Akhtar, starring Ranveer Singh and Alia Bhatt.
So let's go deeper into the movie now.
Yeah. So for me, I have been really excited about this movie coming out ever since the teasers started coming out and the trailers. It's basically two of my favorite worlds, hip-hop and Bollywood, coming together, and I have been so excited, and it did not disappoint.
I may not have been as excited as she was before the movie came out, but I was super hyped because I'm all about a rap battle or a dance battle. So if it's like anything like ABCD or Gully Boy or even a rock-on, where they compete against each other, because I'm like sporty and I'm like competitive, so it all gets me all excited and hyped whenever there's a battle going on. So I was really excited for Gully Boy because I kind of thought it was going to be like, 8 Mile where they rap battle. Luckily they did completely different. Like they didn't do it.
They had similarities, as some people might point out, but I mean, any struggling rapper would go through those similar struggles.
Exactly. So, and a rap battle is a rap battle. So any way you do it, but the story itself was actually really different.
So for me, living in America, I know that America has a big rap culture, but I had no idea that India has such a huge rap culture or underground rap culture. So it was definitely an eye-opener for me, and I really enjoyed the movie. Like the whole concept of it, it was really amazing.
Let's talk about the direction of the story by Zoya Akhtar and her co-writer as well. So,
Zoya Akhtar was amazing. So I know Zoya and her co-writer Rima, they researched the movie for like a year or 6 months, and before even like putting it down on as a screenplay. So just the amount of research she put into it, it really showed in how they executed the movie.
And Zoya Akhtar has gone from strength to strength as well. From her first movie, Luck by Chance.
Love it.
Then Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara.
It was okay.
It was a good movie. It was beautifully shot, good cast, good acting. The story for me kind of went nowhere. And then she hit it out of the park.
Dil Dhadkne Do, which was
also like a family
film as well. Yeah, because on the surface, if you look at the trailer, the movie, it's about music, but it has so many layers underneath, and both Zoya and Rima, they have done an incredible job portraying that on screen. So Saab, what did you think about the casting?
I thought the casting was superb, especially Ranveer and Alia, and the way they portrayed Ranveer as well, like how vulnerable he was.
Yeah.
Like usually, I mean that goes into casting and direction as well, but usually he's a very bold character, even in Padmavat. And Alia did a superb job as usual. I think she did mix up a lot of her roles from her previous roles, from Razi and from Udda Punjab as well in this.
Exactly. So speaking more about Ranveer, this movie was so not Ranveer. Like he was totally out of his element, but he did such an incredible job. He was so natural at it. So we couldn't take our eyes off of Ranveer. He was that good.
Yeah, you say he was so out of his element, but like him as a struggling hip hop singer came off so naturally that you would think he grew up in that environment.
And since we're talking about casting, I can't think of any other person in Bollywood who would be a better fit, to be honest.
Well, actually, I think my favorite character truly was MC Sher in this movie, played by Siddhant Chaturvedi. the craziest thing is that Zoya Akhtar didn't even know about him, and he actually came to her trying to audition for this role, and no one could have been better.
And standing toe to toe with Ranveer, and then being more bold than Ranveer, stealing the screen from Ranveer. Ranveer isn't an easy job. Here, he outshone Ranveer, and that was done on purpose. Like, it's not like Ranveer did a bad job or he did an exceptional job. It was done on purpose, and he executed his role to perfection.
Yeah, all three of us didn't even know who he was until we Googled him.
We legitimately thought he was a rapper who turned into an actor. I told Asif, hey, could you Google this guy? Like, who is he? Like, it's awesome.
Yeah, and as always, I know you mentioned it, but I have to mention Alia Bhatt.
Yeah.
I mean, she did so well as Safina. She came off so naturally, and she really portrayed like her inner battle with, you know, wearing the hijab at home and living a different lifestyle, and, you know, going to school and living a double life basically.
Yeah, that and the fact that I don't know how she does it, but in the first 5 minutes when she was on screen, we could pretty much tell how she grew up, how her character Safina grew up,
right.
And then her first conversation with her parents and her first interaction with Ranveer.
Correct.
We could see 15 years of Safina in her.
Speaking of interaction between Murad and Safina, Mo, what did you think about their chemistry on screen?
Like, you would think they have done so many movies together, but this was their first pairing in a movie, I believe. And it came off so naturally. They actually look like they've been together for 9 years, as they portrayed in the movie.
There were also a lot of limitations for all the characters in the movies.
Definitely.
So, yeah, you want to talk about some of them, Mo?
Yeah, so I really like the theme of limitations in this movie. So Ranveer had the limitation of him being poor and his family and society expectations of him. I know his dad was mad at him for trying to pursue this hip-hop career because he wanted him to be a doctor. And you know, his dad came off as a negative character, but I totally can see from his point of view why he would feel that way towards his son, you know, not following the traditional.
Because his dad did work himself to the ground to give him a good education.
Correct.
So the way that he did it, we may not like, but I mean, to them, this is everything.
Right.
For his son, this is all or nothing for them. So speaking of his dad and him, the fact that his dad had to work himself to the ground is because he had no support. Luckily, Ranveer in this movie had the support of MC Cher, who pushed him along. So that's one limitation that he could overcome with the help of MC Cher.
Yeah, so they did show limitations in different in different levels. So for Safina, her limitation was basically being a girl, right? She wanted to go to school, but her parents wanted to get her married. She wanted to live this bindas lifestyle, but again, you know, she was a girl and she was expected to do certain things differently.
No, not even bindas. I would say like a regular lifestyle here at least.
I'm just saying bindas according to, I guess, her parents. And I really do like how Zoya also portrayed limitation when she showed that rich girl.
According to the rich girl, or the girl that Ranveer's dad chauffeured for, she actually wanted to get a job and not pursue higher education.
And that was her limitation.
And that was her limitation, whereas her dad was almost forcing her to get a higher education, or should end up like Ranveer.
And one of the most powerful messages of the film is to realize your own potential, right? To know what your weaknesses are, to know what your strengths are, to know what your gifts are. What in this case, Murad realizes at a very early point in the movie. He knows that he has a really powerful gift to put his thoughts to paper.
I mean, the movie with the themes, like he said, it's basically you may have limitations, but you also have potential. And if you work on it, apna time aayega. Your time will come.
Your time definitely will come.
So having said that, Gully Boy, the reason why he did so well was with the support of his friends and family. So in Gully Boy, what do you think about the friendship that Zoya Akhtar showed?
I love how Zoya Akhtar portrayed their friendships, especially with Moeen. In that scene where he was in jail, and Murad comes to bail him out, and he's like, "Don't worry about it. You go ahead and win your rap battle and come back and bail me out with the money you win." He has that much confidence that he'll wait in jail for him. Like that's like true friendship, and it was lovely to see.
Even in the scene with MC Cher and Murad, where they get engaged in a rap battle and Murad eventually wins, MC Cher was really gracious in defeat as well. So he was actually encouraging Murad to go on and win the competition.
Yeah, when I was watching the movie, I totally expected like some kind of negativity or friction, because you know usually in those type of scenes in other Bollywood movies, there's usually like a big fight or something. So all the friendships in the movie were very positive, very supportive, and we support that.
The movie Gully Boy was made with a production budget of about 65 to 70 crore rupees, and we expect the movie to do business of about 120 to 140 crores in India, worldwide collection of about 140 to 160, which would be good because the movie would be making a profit. So far, the movie in about 3 or 4 days have already made around 38 to 42 crores. So it's pretty steady right now in the box office.
Yes, I mean those are pretty good numbers. So rating-wise, what would you give it?
I would definitely give it a 4 because I would have appreciated if Murad felt the need to come back to Safina on his own and not have Safina play the game to get him on his side, especially from a feminist perspective. It was really important for me to see that strong part.
I would give it a 4 as well. I felt like I wanted to see more of Alia Bhatt on screen. In the second half of the movie, it was more dominated by Ranveer, and Alia Bhatt kind of like weaned away. So that was kind of disappointing for me.
Just to piggyback on his point, I would have given it a 4.5, but then there are points that did deter me, especially the Alia thing. She started off so strong and she ended up strong. So she started off strong with Ranveer. She ended strong with her parents, and then that scene when she's all like, I just want to study, let me study. But in the middle, she was just reduced to a jealous girlfriend who wants Ranveer's attention back. Kalki, I really liked her performance. I thought her character was great, but I thought her screen presence was too long. So, I mean, it could have been shortened out. The movie length was fine, but her scenes could have been a bit shorter. So that brings it down from a 4.5 to a 4 for me.
And then as far as ratings go, we're trying to do something different than other reviewers. We give you a FilmyFam rating, trying to suggest who you should go watch the movie with. Your FilmyFam, your FilmyFriends, your Filmy Date.
This movie especially is for your FilmyFam, your FilmyFriends, and your Filmy Date, definitely. You want to expand why?
So your FilmyFam, because the whole movie touches on different relationships and, you know, reaching out for your dreams and whatnot, and you can only achieve all that with your family. So taking your whole family out to watch it will definitely be a good decision. With your FilmyFriends, again, you know, we talked about all the friendships being positive and supportive, so watch it with your friends. And a Filmy Date because of the sweet love story between Murad and Safina.
I hope you liked our Gully Boy Filmy review. I hope you liked our FilmyFam rating. So before we end it off.
So we really enjoyed putting out this review for you. Since it's our first review, we would really appreciate your feedback. So don't forget to comment in the section below. You know, anything will help us improve our videos. We'll take it.
And again, please, 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 do not forget to like, share, and subscribe on YouTube, as well as on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. We post twice a week on YouTube and daily on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.
And comment and share with the hashtag NRF and hashtag FilmyFam.
Yep.
So until next time.
This is Asif.
This is Mo.
This is Saad.
We'll see you at the movies.